It is my great honor to be here as a presenter, especially before Your Excellency, President Mr. Jingopuk. And this is my about 12 times in Kyrgyzstan for the past 12 years. The title of my presentation today is a Smart City and Science and Technology Park. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an engineer, I'm an economist. My major field is economic development policy. So I will focus on this area, but I was lucky to work at the field work in various countries as a smart city development, incubator park, Techno park, and some technology cluster development. Especially, I was working at the master planning at the initial stage. And this is what I'm going to do today. A lot of topics, but you gave me just 20 minutes. I have a stopwatch here, so I will try to keep the time. And Science and Technology Park, we call STP, is an organization by specialized professionals to increase the wealth of region, especially by the innovative companies and institutions. Smart city is an urban area that digital technology embedded across all city functions. But the concept is not static, it's not definitely conceptualized yet. It is more changing concept. I would say the smart city is a livable city, it's a resilient city. So this smart city is more quickly to respond to the new challenge of the urban area. STP concept starts from the business incubator. Typically, university has an education function, a research institute, of course, research development function, industrial complex, and government towns. Those have a typical industrial production and public functions. We add some research, business incubation, and some part of the functions. I don't think it's not easy to read, but I will speak. From the business incubation, we extend the research town, science town, and techno park, and technopolis. Then we move to smart city. The smart city is looking for smart life for the people, smart business for the enterprises, and the smart government for the public sector. We connect these industries, universities, and research organizations together for the new economic opportunities in the period of Industrial 4.0 revolution period. What's the key questions for the government, universities, and enterprises in the process of restructuring economic opportunities? The government wanted to keep the sustainable economic growth to obtain the public support. The local community is looking for creating economic opportunities with high quality of life in the smart environment. Enterprises also need to enhance their market competitiveness in the industrial restructuring period. And the universities is focusing on providing new types of human resource development and new types of research and business development. The first, the central and local government has two different policy goals. The central government should provide policy for the innovation and small and medium-sized enterprises. local government should provide programs, I mean business project for the local community, and also financial support. Enterprise need to create wealth for the sustainable growth of the region by production innovation and research and business development innovations. Also, enterprises should provide social cooperation by providing jobs for young people and also social responsibility for the community. University nowadays has a very important roles in doing this smart and technology park development, especially for the collaboration of R&D, research and business development, and also human resource development. Science and Technology Park, I heard that in Kyrgyzstan you have a high-tech park that should provide enterprise growth by serving tenants, I mean enterprises in the park, by technology development and financial and marketing services. At the same time, the Techno Park should grow by itself because their management and their facility should keep going for the sustainability of the STP in the market. I would move on to the Science and Technology Park models in smart city. The first model is restructuring STP for smart city. The red color shows smart techno park groups. These techno park groups can spread out their smart technology to each of the functions of the urban area. And the second model is a new STP development for the new smart technology. I think this is some kind of a Kyrgyz case because you don't have yet STP kind of things or a smart city. So you have to design STP and smart city at the same time with the same concept. And then you develop with STP and smart city together and operate this STP and smart city together. This is one example that we can develop STP with smart city concept. There are 8 smart technology area of the smart energy, smart environment, smart healthcare, smart education, smart business, like a smart factory and smart farms, smart government, smart security and safety, smart mobility, as Your Excellency mentioned in the opening keynote speech. And these technology innovation platform can be created and operated by the linking of university and government. This platform should be supported by the central government as a policy, and also the project of each platform should be supported by the local government as a project. And then university and research organizations work together with business areas, business enterprises. This is what I have done for the past 20 years in Korea. I created this CTP, Chungnam Techno Park, back to 1999, and I made a master plan as a project manager in 2000. There are 4 goals at the time: pre-incubation, main incubation, post-incubation, and research and business development and marketing. And as you see, before year 1999, it was an agricultural training center. There was no high-tech at the time in my town. In 10 years, we moved to high-tech R&D, research and business development and commercialization cluster like this. And this is the current picture of Chungnam Techno Park I created 20 years ago. My primary goal to make this techno park in Korea was to create young business people. So this slide shows my book, 7 Stars, kind of a publishing party with those 7 stars. 7 stars means 7 business people who created their business 10 years ago. The annual sales became $10 to $500 million. It happened just 10 years ago. And this is the performance of Chungnam Techno Park in the first 10 to 15 years. You can see the first 7 years, the business was struggling. At the time, 4 CEOs of this Chungnam Techno Park got fired because of this slow business. The governor and the president of the country were not happy about this performance. So they pulled me out of the university, appointed at the Techno Park as a CEO. I went out of the university and went to the Techno Park for 3 years, from 2007 to 2010. In 3 years, I was lucky to make 3 times increase of the sales amount and about 2.5 times of the employees. I had the magic? No. It was time. We needed time for startups to grow. It takes 7 years or 10 years. We have many policy makers here in Kyrgyzstan. I would like to tell you that you have to be very patient for the startups to grow. Otherwise, you're going to keep fire the president of Technopark. And after 7 years or 10 years, it grows very fast. And this is one slide that impact of Chungnam Technopark in the region. For these 20 years, 20 companies went to the level of 100 million US dollar annual sales. 3 companies already got a $1 billion US dollars in annual sales. We created more than 30,000 people out of this business. Their employment effect is more than 120,000 people. This area now is not just a technopark, it's a technopolis, technology city, smart city. Already 6 companies went to the Kosdaq, which is like a NASDAQ. And initial Chungnam Technopark is on the left side, and on the other side, I planned extended the site for the smart city. It increased the territory. For the whole Korea, I created 18 technoparks. I used to be a chairman of a Korean Technopark Association for 18 technoparks. Each technopark has their own regional innovation platform. So national innovation platform is a sum of 18 technoparks. And I can calculate more than 20 times of Chungnam Technopark's performance right now in Korea. Let's move to some case study of the smart city project by local government. I'm sorry that the picture is not that clear. On the left side is a local government. One of my city in Korea, Daejeon City, has smart electronic government project, public safety service project, healthcare project, and global development project, and female-friendly startups and education project. These are the local government projects with their financial budget. And on the right side, we have a lot of technologies in the smart area. And with this smart technology, the enterprises and the universities put together to make this city as a smart city. STP, Science and Technology Park, is a platform to promote this whole smart city project. For example, number one project is a smart electronic government by the government university platform. I don't want to spend time for telling this story. I think later on you can ask to our engineers from Michigan or from other American cities. And public safety service by smart safety technologies in the government university platform, and healthcare policy by the smart healthcare service technologies of the government university platform, and global level city development by smart mobility, smart environment, smart energy technologies of government university platform. And citizen-friendly smart startups and education promotion technologies by government and university platform. Then let me move on to how to operate this science and technology park and smart city by regional innovation platform. I told you already, university and local government should connect together by a network of enterprises, research institute together. At the center, there's a science and technology park. On the left is a university, on the right is enterprises, above is government. We have a circulation program for this. And regional innovation platform should have three functions. This is very important, essentials for innovation of the region. The first one is education innovation. Already, Your Excellency, Dr. Shams mentioned about manpower, education of the new people. And then research and business support program is also essential. Without research and business development program by the government, we cannot create any technology-driven companies. Third one is the social contribution innovation program for this whole platform. And this is a very hot model. I created this just 2 months ago for the Korean government. I got how much? About 10 million US dollar project for next year. I'm the project manager for the whole this central government project to make this regional innovation platform by the local government and university. We try to set up the link model of head, enterprises, research institute, citizen groups, and venture company and startups together in the regional innovation platform. And then downstairs, there's the action model. The action model composed of 3 platforms: education innovation platform, R&D innovation platform, and social contribution platform. These 3 platforms are linked by the local university and local government with educational organizations, R&D organizations, and institutions, government and public sectors together. This is a key slide for the next year Korean government's university and local government business for $10 million project as a kind of, I would say, model platform business. After next year, if we have a successful outcome, the budget will go up to 10 times. I mean, $100 million US dollars for year 2021. The example of a smart city we are looking for is smart transportation and parking, smart building and energy, public safety, healthcare, environment, e-government, education, and home care. So this is a science and technology park for the smart city, for the basic life, for the urban life, like a smart education, smart medicine service, smart labs, and also for the happy life of the people. Since I do not have time, I move to this slide without any explanation, just to look at the slide. But this is a interesting slide. The creative idea, the world first 100% solar powered 5-star resort. And I like to set up Issyk as a Issyk resort blockchain techno park, something like that. Because Issyk has a good location, good weather, and good environment. People who has blockchain technology, they love to have this kind of environment. That's the kind of idea. And I do not want to stress about failure case, but this Mexican case, I spent 4 years in Mexico, but it's still under construction. For 10 years, they didn't go up because of the lack of sustainability of the government. Even though I tried hard, it didn't work out. But in Vietnam, we put $20 million from the Korean government, and I built this techno park in Vietnam with groups of the talented people in Vietnam. I put more works, and now I link to the Smart City project, linked to the Science and Technology Park in Vietnam. From some lessons from these emerging countries was that regional innovation platform is essential by the government, university, and business people. And I told you that we need to be patient with the business performance at the early stage. And suggestions for the 3 tracks for the emerging countries, I like to emphasize the foreign direct investment at the initial level for the short term, and business incubation for the mid-term, and the smart city plan for the long term. My final slide is like this. I have been here 12 years. I met many people. Nothing happened so far. And I had my own budget from Korean government, but I could not spend here in Kyrgyzstan year 2010 at the time because of the government turmoil at the time. So I used that money to Thailand. I can try again. We try again together. Since we have Your Excellency, Mr. President James Bekoff, I'd like to suggest you can organize an executive committee of Kyrgyz Techno Park under your office. Second, you need to select project manager of this Kyrgyz Techno Park, the person who is the leader of industry and academy with a humble supporting mind. And we need to create 6 subcommittees for the master plan of Kyrgyz Techno Park. And then we need to organizing learning program for working groups of all Kyrgyz talent people. It will take time, but I do not want to elaborate this area. But from now to 2020, next year, this is must do for this future of Kyrgyz STP. First one is capacity building and governance system, as I emphasized. We need to complete the master plan of Kyrgyz STP by next year. And then we have to emphasize business incubation program. You have several business incubators here, but those are not professional business incubator, just a natural created business incubator. So we need to promote young people to put their life in this business incubator. The third one could be the financial support by the Kyrgyz government, as well as foreign global or international aid organizations. I think we put together and we can make the future Kyrgyz STP and smart city. Techno Park is not about technology, actually. It's all about people. Since I'm not an engineer, I can say this. The network of innovators' ideas are essential. And Techno Park in smart city needs one more scope. It's about smart citizens' quality of life. Thank you very much. Thank you.